when you've got aliens, creatures filled with green goo, tentacles, 1,000 mouths, and you don't know what to do. It's time to bring the heat. Jicanery and Deceit.
I lit a candle for this.
Very good.
Candles is like sexy for you?
Yeah. Candles are not sexy. Grow up.
Oh.
Are they sad? Or is this like sad for you? Like what's the thought
like
behind
scary,
this
right?
candle?
I lit a candle.
They can be scary.
Yeah, is it scary like Dracula's castle?
Yeah, I'm holding it up in front of my face. The lights are all off in my house, and I have a candle in front of my face.
Is it sleepy? Like, are you wearing a bed cap and a nightgown and carrying a candle?
Why'd you say
was
sleepy like that? Is it sleepy?
Are you walking through your house and you're going, hello?
Yeah, I was sleeping, and I heard a bump in the night, and I woke up and lit a candle.
What is it? Is this devilry? Is this devil summon time?
It could be.
Everyone's recording, right?
What devilry is it? Yes.
I am recording. I am
Keep that in
recording.
there. That was comedy gold.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's our cold open.
What devilry is this?
Hey guys.
What devilry is this?
Welcome to Jicanery and Deceit, the next generation. If these episodes are coming out in order, we probably just finished J&D, Jungles and Dragons, and we're going to finish this podcast period soon. But we want to give you some more content before we go.
Content.
Feed the algorithm for a while.
Yeah, let's take the algorithm for a spin, folks.
So we're playing Delta Green again. It's a horror game based on Call of Cthulhu. It's sort of like a Lovecraftian horror meets conspiracy fiction, aliens and X-Files and stuff like that. It's a fun game. It's probably my favorite role-playing game. I enjoy playing it, and I'm excited to play with you guys. I think the objective here is that currently we're thinking the next campaign we do, which will be a different podcast, we'll still have fun, right? We'll still be funny. We're funny guys. But we'd like to be like maybe a little bit more serious with it, just a little bit. So we're going to try to like kind of shift into a new tone with this little mini arc. We'll see if that works or not. If it doesn't, that's fine. We'll just have more wacky adventures for you guys. But that's the goal with this, is to sort of try out a different tone.
Scream a little bit. Be scared, be frightened. Scream a little bit.
Sorry, I got scared.
Tell us who you're playing. Tell us about your agent.
All right, hello. I'm Ethan. That's
what he sounds like.
Good morning. I am sitting in front of my computer. My name's Matt. We are playing Delta Green. My guy is named on this. So we're using pre-gens for this. Harrison,
which I haven't looked at their pre-gens. So if they've got if they have like a nuclear bomb in their inventory, I don't know. So whatever.
We're taking the community approach, the community Dungeons and Dragons episode approach. We just get pre-generated sheets. We just jump right in and start playing. So we got some guys here. This guy's name is McMurtry, and I don't like that. I'm gonna go with Murph. I think just Murph.
Okay.
No first name, no last name, just Murph. It says he's a retired special operator with extensive combat experience, probably from a force like the U.S. Army Rangers. Now working as a security contractor. So I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and that's my guy. Murph does this.
Is this your first time reading this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No.
First time you read it, you could have come up with some details to throw in there.
Yeah, I'm just giving him the synopsis, and then I'm gonna flesh it out here. So Murph, he's been working in security for a while now. He does contract work, so he gets he goes to work for he works through an agency, so he gets contracts, and then he'll go and do them for a film set. Big wedding, big mobster wedding. He'll stand outside and do security, and so he's
when we meet for J&D, he could be like a bodyguard that we always hire.
Yeah.
We got
because when you put the five of us in one room,
type of guy. So Murph, he's stone cold serious. He doesn't really have time for jokes or jovial.
That's a really good plan.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good news for me. I'd be kind of scared, for this new tone we're going for if he said he's like a clown who loves to be
he's a jester. He doesn't ever say anything.
He works at the Laugh Factory.
Yes. No. He's he wears like aviators and he's bald.
Oh, perfect.
Do you think he was like the bouncer at the Laugh Factory on that fateful day? You know how the Laugh Factory has a bouncer.
How many times are we gonna bring up the Laugh Factory? I'm sick of it. I'm putting my foot down. This is enough.
Do you think he?
Not
he was
for a
part
serious
of?
podcast like this.
Was he part of Colonel Quaritch's team of the blue team? Was he the guy with the glasses?
I don't even know what that was, but I appreciate it being different.
It's Avatar 2. They're the blue team.
Yeah, Avatar: The Way of Water. Good movie, by the way.
Good movie.
August, tell us about your agent.
I'm August, and I'm always in the blue team. And same deal as Matt, playing the same game today. Maybe not
the same guy,
but for now we're playing the same character.
With two heads.
It's a two-headed character.
Yeah, it's like a modern day Welton Blumful or whatever the fuck the other name was.
Nash, I think. Nash and
Yeah, Mash and Welton. Today I'm going to be playing Shell, spelled Schell. Shell. Now, Shell is a scientist astrophysicist. That's the cards I've been dealt, with a doctorate. So I'm the pencil pusher this time, guys. Never taken on the burden before. This time, I'm letting it weigh down on me, at least until Nick introduces his character. And the big thing with Shell is can't look at the sky. Can't be looking at the sky. It's too many frightening things out there, which for an astrophysicist, bit of a weird quirk. Got some bonds, got a spouse, some parents, an ex-spouse, a fellow survivor of shared trauma. Craziness. Can you believe that shit? I'm losing my fucking mind. Let's get serious, boys. Move on.
Next. Gabe, tell us about your serious agent.
Yeah. My serious agent is named Butt Chuckles Fart.
Mardingo Krugler.
Penis, Venus, Weenus.
Crinkle cut tries, balls.
No, his name
Spitty
is
bow tie pasta.
His name is Spagel. Oh my god,
Spagel.
You know what? Special
Great.
agent.
This is great.
All right. Shut the fuck up for a second. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
His
name
guys.
is Special Agent Mick Tucker Perry.
Okay.
According to his kind of little card, an FBI agent who's an expert at reading and manipulating people.
This is just like you in real life, Gabe.
Yeah, it's kind of me in real life. That's kind of why I picked him.
Like we're all your peons.
Yeah, kind of. You're all kind of my pawns on my little chessboard, my little checker pieces.
That's true.
That's not how I see it.
My little battleships.
Well, Gabe, it wouldn't work. I mean, Matt, it wouldn't work if that's how you did see it. You know.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
you know, he's pulling your strings.
Let's move on. I don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah. He's essentially he's a G-man. That's it. He's pretty cool.
Okay. Nick, tell us about your character. Your agent, if you will.
I'm playing. His name is Kurtz. He's
Colonel Kurtz?
Like from Apocalypse
Yep.
Now.
Yeah, like from Apocalypse Now, like Fat Alarm Bandit.
Yep. He's a computer scientist with dangerous interests. That's his description.
That's I told you someone needs to, and I think the best person who picked him.
He's a guy. It's computer science. His backstory, his background is he was kept captive. Who knows where or when?
Once locked himself in his RV.
What are his dangerous interests?
To this character. His dangerous interests are getting held captive.
I love getting
He
held
loves getting held captive. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
What's your character?
My character? Well, I play a lot of different characters. Like in life, I wear many masks.
That's fucking crazy.
Who's your favorite character?
Who's the real Harris?
My favorite character that I play is this is Doubtfire.
This is Doubtfire gonna be in this?
Wait, hold on, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Guy, I hope Harrison never comes back. I like it.
I
alone
hate
here.
Harrison. What do you think
God,
of
but-
Harrison? This is Doubtfire.
But it's-
wait. I just think Harrison's well. You should marry him and give the kids back. You should remarry him and let him keep the kids, is what I think. Oh,
but it's so dirty in here. If only someone could clean.
I'm sorry to interrupt your skincare routine.
I've got to go to the bathroom.
Oh wait, I think I need Harrison's opinion on this.
Oh wow, guys! Oh, I can't believe I missed Mrs. Doubtfire again. Oh no!
Oh, Harrison, you just missed Mrs. Doubtfire.
She just was talking about you too.
Oh really? What did she say?
Oh, nothing. Well, I mean, all good things, really.
Yeah, not much.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Just takes a fat shit in the bathroom.
Well, what do you think about August Osama bin Laden?
Go ahead, August.
Ooh.
I don't think you should do that one, August. I think,
Wow, what's going on
poor
here?
Taste, August.
Someone
That's very poor taste. How
Someone
dare
take
you.
a shit in here?
Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What do you think about that little leprechaun the size of a penny?
What? There's a leprechaun in here?
Nick, what do you think of that leprechaun just went to the bathroom?
It's Wednesday night, about 9 o'clock, and you guys are all in your respective homes across the country. It comes time you receive a little text message from your handler, Agent Barbus, letting you know that you're going to have a meeting on your computers in about an hour to talk about your next case. You received a packet in the mail this morning. It included FBI credentials and an invitation to a night at the opera. That is your sort of code to let you know that a case is coming. And now it's shortly going to be time for this meeting that you are going to have over the web. Some sort of app.
Microsoft Teams.
No, we're not going to say it until they pay us.
Microsoft Bleams.
Some sort of
today.
indistinct app that will let you talk to each other over your computers. We're not even going to make a parody name until someone pays us, okay? So some sort of application that you're using to talk to each other over the internet. And that meeting's coming up, so I just want to ask each of you, how do you prepare for that meeting? And also, what are you doing
in a cell?
this evening? What?
Are we in B cell? Is that are we in a cell?
No, no. So B cell is sort of a administrative cell. So your handler is from B cell. You yourselves are not B cell. You can be another letter if you want. What letter do you want?
What's your favorite letter?
S. I like S.
Okay, so each of you would have an S code name. We didn't talk about this.
I don't want to be the one to make that decision for everyone, though.
No, it's S. It's S. Moving on.
Oh, God.
Do any
twist the knife? Why don't you?
So, are any of you preparing for this meeting in any particular way?
So, Murph, he's residing in like a motel room, and it is like barren of most furniture. It's a little run down. The scene is this: the fridge door is ajar. It is empty, save for 3 remaining Corona beers of a 6-pack, and one of them is open and in his hand. This 9 p.m. He is leaning against the window and peering out into the night, and he takes a big swig of the ale and slams it down, and he sits in front of his computer and he begins to type away at the letters that make up the word of the program, which shall not be named until we receive some kind of commission.
Yeah.
You would be able to see what the letters are, but it's just it's too dark.
You would. I would say what letters they are one at a
dark.
time, but it's very dark in
and
here.
there's also too much fog.
A spider actually descends from the ceiling directly in front of the word.
right into Murph's mouth.
He takes a big sigh and it blows the spider out of frame.
Okay.
And he begins the meeting. He joins the room.
August, what about you?
Yeah, so Agent Taryn Shell is this man's name, who walks in the door, takes off his big Edna Mode wig and pantsuit because he's living in witness protection.
Jesus.
Wait, is your character in a Mrs. Doubtfire situation?
maybe you kind of inspired me in the intro. No, coming home from a day job as a children's entertainer.
That's fine.
Day job of his ex-wife's nanny.
He takes it off, and goes and looks at the smart fridge, and sees, oh, well, my wife hasn't logged in yet. She must still be away on business. Looks outside at the snow. It's Minnesota. It's shit. It's pissing down with snow. The whole world is white. Goes to his office that looks out into the nothing, and he goes, wow, when I saw Fargo, I didn't think it would be like this living here. Sits down at his computer.
He moved to Minnesota because he saw Fargo?
Yeah.
That's
At least
awesome.
that's what he tells people. Dual monitor setup. Opens and logs in as Agent Shelf Life before
that's awesome.
Taking a little bit of allergy spray up the nose.
Good stuff.
Some Aleve, if you will.
I will.
Mick looks in the mirror and sees a face with skin that is so far pushed back against his skull that his cheekbones essentially pop out of his skin. He opens his mouth to show very, very white, large veneered teeth and very bright blue eyes and gray hair that has been dyed a very vivid shade of chocolate brown.
He's ghoulish.
He slowly applies creams to his face to keep his youthful vigor, and then puts on a nice silken robe that he begins to walk out of his kind of spare penthouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. The sun slowly kind of drifting through his apartment, through his slatted blinds. He walks kind of slowly and gracefully, his kind of lanky form carrying him over to his desk with kind of a very shitty pre-owned laptop that he then opens up. He puts his kind of well-manicured, spindly fingers against the keyboard and slowly but surely types in the name of a website or application that won't be named.
This guy's awesome. I like this guy. He reminds me of that billionaire who sucks his son's blood. You guys know what I'm
to
talking
stay
about?
young,
Yeah.
to stay looking 60 when you're 50.
Keeper. That's what I'm thinking of in my head. That's my hubris, though.
Kind of going against his desk, he goes into one of his meal-planned meals. Grayish meat, rice, a bowl of fruit, and steamed vegetables of some kind that he slowly picks at with his nicely trimmed fingernails, slowly putting each bit by bit in his mouth, occasionally putting different combinations of food, and then going, yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, this guy's good.
He then quickly types in the code, he presses enter, and then clicks to enter the meeting. Agent Stan Lee here.
Oh, good. Yeah, this guy's great.
Kurtz. I'm gonna say his name is Greengrass. Kurtz Greengrass. That's his full name.
Cool.
Agent Slammer. They call him because he loves being in. He's at his computer. He's got several monitors. He's got like Linux open or something, and he's typing so many codes. He's got so many numbers on screen. He's typing a lot of stuff. He's eating a big corpulent hamburger from Five Guys to DoorDash.
Yes!
That's so much money.
He's so me.
He's fucking
He's got
loaded.
slick back hair.
This guy's me.
And he's balding profusely. It's like he's 25 years old, but it's getting to Dracula status already. It's like way back. And he's got little black Matrix sunglasses on. And he opens up the meeting, I guess.
Gosh, that's cool. This guy's good. These are good characters. You guys all open the meeting and you see your smiling, beautiful, radiant faces. And you also see your handler, Agent Barbas. He's sitting in a study in a house that you've never been to and you don't know where it is. Shelves full of books behind him. He himself is a very large man, incredibly tall, both muscular and fat. Just a big ogre of a man. with sort of a perpetual 5 o'clock shadow. He's wearing a suit, as he always is, and he starts talking and he's muted.
Sir. Sir, you need to press the microphone button. We can't hear you.
He talks for like a second longer because of the delay, and then his eyes widen and he hits the button. He says, "Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that, boys. Oopsie. Oh man, you know me and this technology. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I hope you gentlemen are excited for your next operation."
Always am.
Okay.
Murph mutes his microphone.
You
Honestly, man, I'm not really excited. Honestly, dude.
Well, unfortunately, it's, you know.
I've got code typed yet.
But any of you fellas ever been to the Ozarks before?
Right here.
Yes.
Okay. Where'd you go?
No.
A long time ago.
Yeah, where'd you go? Like what city? Or like what park? Or
Those days are a blur now.
So I'm just trying to make small talk. It's okay if you don't want to. It's fine. We don't have to.
Why don't you go ahead and brief us?
He kind of tugs his collar. All right. Well, you're going to Silent Springs, Arkansas. It's a small town, population of about 1,000, situated within the Ozarks. Samuel Cliff was a man who lived there. He had a wife, Evelyn, and an 8-year-old son, Tony. He is now dead. And he starts to get into the facts of the case. At 11:05 this Monday night, Samuel Cliff left a panicked voicemail on his wife Evelyn Cliff's cell phone. The voicemail, we believe, references their son Tony, but we'll get to that in a moment. The next morning, he was found dead on a country road just outside Silent Springs. Hold on, let me pull up the autopsy photos. He shares some photographs on the screen. Everyone roll sanity really quick.
Oh,
you guys remember how to do that?
I do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me how to roll on this damn.
So you're gonna roll a D100, and you want to roll under your current sanity score.
Agent Stanley passes.
I pass.
I've passed.
I pass.
Okay, great then. So you, none of you lose any sanity, but these photos are not easy to look at. You see a man's corpse. He is tall and stout, and rigid and pale. There are photographs of multiple angles. You see numerous small surface-deep scratches on his legs and arms, but the cause of death appears to be a deep semicircle-shaped stab wound in his stomach. The wound is grisly, the skin around it is mangled and crumpled, like the blade was stabbed into him several times, yet with enough precision to maintain its semicircle shape. The man's face is frozen in a post-mortem mask of terror, mouth wide and eyes bulging. Looking at the image, you almost feel that you can hear him screaming. Agent Barbas says, "So, here's what we're dealing with. Notice the unique shape of the stab wound? We made up some BS story about it matching the execution technique of a known gang in order to get you guys on the case as FBI, but in truth, we don't know anything about it. The real reason this case caught our attention is this." He points out a photo of the back of the man's right knee. On it is a tiny tattoo, smaller than a fingernail. You wouldn't even notice it if it wasn't blown up in this photo. The tattoo resembles some sort of glyph, a circle containing a strange combination of interlocking, overlapping geometric shapes that blend and blur together in such a way that if you tried to draw them from memory, you'd never be able to. Barbas says, "This, glyph, let's call it, is something that our agency is aware of. I'm not permitted to give you any details, but I know that we're fairly certain this isn't a wild goose chase we're sending you on. Now, I still need to have you listen to the voicemail Mr. Clift left his wife before he died. But before that, let me go over your orders. Any questions about the crime scene photos first? I mean, the autopsy photos?
Shell's been drawing notes on a little sort of blackboard with chalk. So, the glyph wasn't there before, yes?
No, it may have been there before.
It may have been there before, okay. And what are we thinking for the whole fang? Could this be some kind of creature?
Well, you'll need to find that out.
So no inklings, or none you're willing to share?
That's what we're getting hired for there, Chief.
Listen, all I can tell you is that tattoo is something that Delta Green, the agency, is aware of in some capacity.
Understood.
I can't tell you any more than that, I'm sorry.
Meaning that this is some kind of, this is part of a pattern, isn't it?
I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry.
Understood.
Oh, sure, this isn't a wild goose chase you're sending us on, right?
No,
Well, what can you tell us then?
Well, I can tell you what I just told you. I could also tell you what your orders are, and I can play the voicemail for you. We're going to get to that in a moment. Why don't
Let's hear it.
Okay, there's an order here. I'm going to go over your orders first, and then I'm going to play the voicemail.
That's usually how this goes.
Just a little eager.
Yeah, calm down there, buddy.
It's
Look at this
late.
guy.
Got things to do.
You are to arrive in Fayetteville, Arkansas tomorrow morning, posing as FBI. At the airport, an officer from Silent Springs' police department will meet you and drive you into town. At that point, you are to investigate the death of Mr. Cliff, determine who or what caused it, if the culprit is unnatural in origin, and deal with it accordingly. And as always, no witnesses. If there is something unnatural going on here, it cannot come out, right? That is our primary purpose. So, any questions about that?
None.
No.
Standard fare.
All right, cool. You guys ready for this voicemail?
No?
I've been ready, Barbas. Play the goddamn thing.
And it's essential we listen to the voicemail, yes?
Why do you ask?
Because I'd rather not listen to the voicemail.
You scared?
You don't have to listen if you don't want to. You can leave for this part of the call, deafen or whatever. Depends on the application we're using. I forgot to check the name of that before logging on.
I'm sorry, that part of my screen's cracked, but I would love to tell you.
You're welcome to sit this one out. I was going to say that this is... it is a man's last moments, so if any of you are uncomfortable with that, I understand.
You go ahead. I'll deal with myself.
So you do want to listen in August?
Yeah, I guess I will listen in.
Okay. He starts sharing an audio file through his screen, and you hear the last moments of Samuel Cliff. He is out of breath, and you can hear wind as though he were running very fast. Quiet in the distance, you hear something like the flapping of wings. Foof, foof, foof. And then a voice. Evelyn, baby, I found him. I found our boy. They've been keeping him up at Basilisk Rock. That's where they do their magic too, where they do things to our brains. I've been telling you everyone's been so weird lately. This is why. Because of what they got up there at Basilisk Rock. Oh God, they're after me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, it's coming. Please save our boy. And then you hear a horrible sound. The flapping noise is louder now, and it's joined by some sort of hooting or barking, like an ape, but strange and distorted. It could be an animal, but it's like nothing you've ever heard before. It gets louder and angrier until it becomes a shriek. Samuel Cliff is screaming something, but you can only just barely hear him over the noise. Evelyn! Basilisk Rock! I love you! And then the phone hangs up.
Murph winces behind his aviators that he's wearing inside.
Everyone roll sanity.
I knew it was coming.
Agent Stanley passes.
Pass.
Can you remind me what are there critical successes for sanity rolls?
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Is that a critical success?
Tell me if you get a critical success, but usually no. In this case, no.
There's
What
like
is a
certain
critical
numbers
success?
though.
Oh,
right?
actually,
Like
no. I
11
will
or
tell you,
something?
on a critical success for this one, lose 0 sanity. Anyway, normally a critical success is either a double number underneath your sanity,
Right.
so like a 44 or a 33, or a 1 is always a critical success. 100 is always a critical failure.
I just rolled a 1.
Okay, so you'd lose 0 sanity. Who else passed?
Don't you lose 0 sanity if you pass anyway? Or
Not on this one. Who else passed?
oh, okay.
I passed with
I
a
passed.
normal number.
Okay, everyone passed, then all of you just lose 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is kind of a freaky video, or a freaky file, I mean. That noise.
Freakophile.
It's difficult to forget this sort of strange, like you've never heard an animal like this before. Just this strange, distorted hooting.
And has this not matched any sort of audio analysis that's gone through anything? No matches for anything in a database?
That's a good question. Whatever your name is, what's your character's name?
It's fuck. Now I forgot his name. It's Agent Tucker Puri.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question, Agent Puri. No, this does not match anything that we're aware of. We did run it through some of the standard checks. What we can tell you is that it's maybe primate in origin, but we, it is not a known animal.
Then what's the flapping,
It sounded like a bird.
I was gonna say, a lot of the wounds, they subject something avian, maybe even aquatic. Nothing that I've really expected from this audio.
Aquatic? What are you looking at the same, I mean, whatever.
No, it's circles.
Oh.
Fish love circles.
Okay.
Fish do love circle.
You mean like a shark
Like a
bite,
bubble.
right? That's actually not a bad impulse. Now that I think about it, I wasn't even thinking like, oh wow, okay. Oh, I'm the idiot. Anyway, I'm not going to
So
be
we're here
down
for
there when you guys get to Fayetteville, so have fun.
Can we have a copy of that audio?
Yeah, I'll
Please.
send you it.
Thank you.
Anything else you guys think you need that you don't already have?
No, just send us the case
Um,
file.
Can
Will do.
are there guns waiting for us?
I think you guys no.
Can there be?
Do you guys think you're going to need guns? I think some of you have guns in your inventory.
I don't know these guys well. So.
I'll bring my own, thanks.
Yes, I have a
Okay.
collection. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have like extra guns for you. Sorry.
Okay. A bear spray. Something.
All right,
I guess we can get
bye-bye.
Bear spray.
He hangs up.
You can borrow one of mine, Chief. Now, how do you log out of this thing?
Yeah. Do you guys wanna stay on overnight? Do a little sleepover? Or...
Stay on overnight.
Murph snaps his laptop in half to hang up the call.
Mick frowns, and then quickly smiles again.
A beagle trods up to Murph's legs, expecting some sort of attention, and he receives gentle pets behind the ears, and he starts kicking his little leg. And then he looks out the window and finishes his beer. End scene for Murph.
Bye, everyone. I'm logging off. He logs off.
Hey, Kurtz, how was Christmas?
What?
How was your Christmas?
What? Are you making fun of me?
I'll see you in Fayetteville, man.
It's the next morning. I think I said this was Wednesday night, right? So this is Thursday morning. And you all arrive, all of your planes arrive at the exact same time at an unspecified airport in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And as you're getting out and walking to the front of the building, you all see yourselves walking there.
Will we see
I
ourselves?
see myself in the
No,
mirror,
you
and I
see-
smile,
sorry.
and I flex my muscles. and I
Sorry,
go,
my
"Look
bad. You
good."
see each other.
Oh, hey, look, it's the other agents.
Good morning.
Mick is wearing a full suit, white gloves, and an FBI jacket zipped all the way to the top of his neck.
I thought you said Nick was wearing that. Just
How did you
using
know?
Nick's outfit. Yeah, August is wearing like a clown outfit, big shoes.
August, I told you no clown stuff. We have to be serious.
Yeah, Matt's wearing a V-neck that goes down to his penis.
Oh, come on. Aww.
All right. Where's the nearest Waffle House, people?
Why? You hungry?
As you're walking towards the exit of the airport, looking for a Waffle House, you see a police officer parked outside. And when he sees the FBI jacket, he waves. This is a man, like, he looks like cartoonishly police, if you know what I mean. Like, he's got like a bright blue uniform on with like the perfect like classic policeman's cap. His cruiser is like the iconic like black and white police car with a little round light on the top. He is like the stereotypical police officer. It's almost kind of strange. Like, this is not like how modern police officers dress. You know, usually they have like the black shirt, maybe that stupid little vest on. But no, this guy's got like the classic bright blue uniform, and he smiles at you and waves when he sees you.
Murph's into it. He extends a hand, and he goes, "Officer," and his dog tags jingle.
Hi there, nice to meet you. You must be the FBI agents.
And I'm guessing you're from Fayetteville.
No, I'm from Silent Springs, where we're going.
Oh.
Well, thank you for receiving us so warmly.
Oh, of course. Look,
Really
listen. When your boss told us that wound on old Samuel is connected to some sort of gang execution technique, oh boy, we've never had anything like that in all our days. So we could use all the help we can get.
Well, yes, we plan to flush this out to make sure your nice little town doesn't have any more of this.
Thank you. I really
it's a gang that
appreciate
we first caught wind of in the Adirondacks, and they moved down to Colombia, Peru, through Chile, and then up to Alaska. You know, Anchorage.
That's classified. It's classified information. I'm gonna hand him a big heavy briefcase. Start loading him into the back.
I'm Officer.
Thanks so much, man.
Officer Carver, by the way.
Oh, like George Washington. Pat him on the back, get in the front seat of the cruiser. Passenger seat.
I got into the driver's seat.
The driver's seat. Where are we going?
Do you really do that?
I get on top in a surfboard position.
No, Gabe. No. Too far.
Too funny. No.
The absurd. Do you actually get in the driver's seat?
No, but I thought about it.
I get in the passenger seat, but the front seat.
The rest of you are in the back then. He gets in the front seat and he says, well, all right, let's get going.
Let's mosey.
Is that a cassette player?
No, there's actually
there actually isn't a cassette player at the front.
Actually, no, there isn't.
Moving on.
Actually, strangely, there isn't a cassette player. Oddly enough.
Oh, what's in the front, Harrison?
What did you say?
What is in the front where the cassette player would be?
The DVD player?
A DVD player?
No, cars don't even have like CD players anymore, right? Like, what would they?
It goes there. All I've been in is old cars.
There's like a phone charger. I don't know, something.
Does it have Bluetooth? This car?
Yeah, it has Bluetooth. This car.
Interesting.
Does anyone want to play some tunes?
I play the intro to Disney DVD. Coming soon to Disney DVD.
And then it says, coming soon to Disney DVD.
Coming soon to
Disney
theaters.
DVD. That was a great song.
We have our heading. Let's go!
What is that one?
It's Peter Pan.
About an hour drive.
Collab.
It's about an hour drive through the woods to Silent Springs. And as you go, he says, so I reckon you folks will be wanting to talk to some of the parties who knew Mr. Cliff, correct?
Yes.
Very astute observation.
Would be great to get into bed, get into talking with his wife.
Well, I'll get you the address for his wife, Evelyn. I'm sure she'd love to talk to you, kind officers. You can always go to the diner too. Lots of gossip at the diner all times of day. And you may want to talk to Cliff had a best friend actually named Greg Heron. He works at business. You might want to go to business and talk to him.
Spelled like the bird?
Herring like the fish.
Oh, herring. I thought you said
sorry,
herring.
this is my
What is
accent.
business?
Business, or business is where people work during the day, most of them.
Sure, but what is
You don't have business where you come from?
We have work.
we go to work.
Yeah, he works at business. I mean, I'm a cop, so I don't work at business. I keep the peace.
No, you work at cop.
Oh, I work
Okay.
at the police department. I don't work at business. I help keep the peace. You know, it's a good
really like
job.
this guy.
You know, chasing burglars, and sometimes Captain Justice helps out. I can get you actually Greg Herring's address as well if you want that.
That would be great.
All the information you can give us.
Yeah.
You know, at first,
What about
At first, I was thinking, this is funny, typical hijinks, J&D, funny character. Now I'm thinking, you know, that's not the setup here. Maybe there's something off
Like
about
to
this
this.
cop that you're trying to.
I think
Show
there's
us.
something is weird about him.
Yeah, so sometimes
Can I-
Captain Justice helps us catch the criminals.
So
Captain Justice is the...
Can I, like, in the hour it takes us to drive to Silent Springs, can I look around the car for other clues and hints?
Let's see.
Like,
Would there
poke my
be?
little finger in a little one of the compartments, the cup holders, underneath the mats. Just keep, like, just looking around.
Yeah, give me a search check.
You got it, boss. By 1, I do not pass. I have 20%, and I have 21.
No, okay, you don't really notice anything.
All right. Bummer. Drag.
Do any of you have psychotherapy?
Let me see.
do I?
Let me see.
I do. I have some in psychotherapy.
I have 10%, but you probably have better.
Yeah,
So
I
do
have
10%.
30.
Okay, you can roll psychotherapy. Like talking to this man.
Yeah, so I kind of poke 2 of my fingers through the bars that kind of keep me in the back seat, and I was just like, and I just kind of start exchanging kind of general pleasantries, and I roll an 8. I pass with an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Talking to this man, you get the sense that you've spoken to, being in this line of work, you've spoken to people who have dealt with amnesia before, or some sort of like trauma that they've sort of blacked out. And there's just something about this man that the things he's saying to you, he's kind of like not thinking about. And like, you get the sense that there's pieces of him missing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like the thing about like Mick is his kind of main thing is manipulation and interrogation. So he's getting like this little bits and pieces of information, and as he's kind of just doing a little general small talk, he finishes it off with, "So, Captain, what's your favorite thing to do after work?"
I'm not captain, I'm just officer.
"Officer, what's your favorite thing to do after work?"
My favorite thing to do after work is, well, sometimes I go to the movie. They show lots of great films there. Like,
What's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie in the whole world is probably the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out
Good for
recently.
you. Good
Boy,
for
what
you.
a good movie. I love that one, and I love
I like that one,
Pixar's
too.
Elemental, and I
This
love
guy's fucked up in the head.
Do you also like Godzilla X Kong?
I love I can't see Godzilla X Kong. That's a PG-13 film, but
It's
I
kind of
love-
scary.
it's a little scary. I love Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Man, I love the pictures. Sometimes I go see a movie after work. Sometimes I go home and I drink alcohol.
Oh. I love
Can't
alcohol.
watch a PG-13 movie.
It's too scary.
Raises an eyebrow.
It's too scary.
They give the
Do you like-
gorilla a robot arm in that one.
Oh wow, that's
Hey
cool.
man, do you watch porno?
Yeah. Oh man, do I? Yeah, I like it when the 2 people touch each other.
That's enough.
Oh,
What's your do you like brown alcohol or white alcohol better?
Oh, I like all sorts out. I guess the brown one.
Yeah, the brown one's good, isn't it? Does anywhere around here do a good crumb cake? Does the diner have a crumb cake?
They might be able to make one special for you, but we don't have like, I don't know, you could go to we have a supermarket, they sell some exotic goods like that.
And do you know what Evelyn likes? Just to bring a sort of favor to her door.
Oh, well,
Prime
that's very
time.
kindly of you. Everyone in this town likes pizza.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. You can be on your way now.
Are
if there's
you
nothing else
mocking
to
me?
tell her. This is how I've been talking the whole
I
time.
don't think
That is
so.
not how you've been talking the whole time.
I think
That's
so.
not how
I've
you've
been
been
talking to
talking. You just started talking like that.
I think you're making
No,
fun.
we've all got to get some pizza and go to the movie. Get acquainted with the town.
Stop doing that. That's rude of you.
Doing what?
Cut it out.
You've never seen any apes around here, have you? Any great apes? Sort of
And now you're not
beyond
doing
explanation?
okay. No, I have.
I look into his eyes. I'm trying to confuse him. I look into his eyes.
What's the aim for confusing him? What are you trying to accomplish with that?
I was trying to throw him off guard so I could ask him a real question about the monster.
Oh, okay. Give me a maybe a charisma.
You've never seen any apes, any unexplainable animals? Where is charisma? Charisma's up there. So how does this work? So I have to hit the percentage, right?
You have to roll under it or hit it. Hitting
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
also acceptable.
I fail.
Okay. He looks at you like kind of confused, and he says, "No, I don't think I've seen no apes around here except for the human ape." Yeah.
What?
Well, humans is apes. Hey, look, we're here.
Oh.
Uh,
The human
and
ape,
the
yes.
car you see is pulling up over this hill. It's in a hilly area, forested, and in a clearing in this forest between four large hills is a small town. You know, it's big enough that it has a supermarket and a theater and some sort of like maybe office building in one corner, but it is small enough that you can see it from the top of this hill. And he starts driving down into it. And he pulls down sort of a main street in front of probably the police station, because that's where he goes to work. And he says, well, you fellas feel free. It's a small town. Everything's within walking distance. I mean, if you want a rental, I can get you one, but I really think walking will do you fine. Yeah, so there's the diner. You might want to check all sorts of gossip there. There's business, where Greg Herring works. And he gives you a paper with both Evelyn's address and Greg's address. And there's, you know, if you want to talk to Evelyn.
What are the street names? Are they like Main Street?
No, they're like normal street names. Like there is one called Main Street, but there's also like, I don't know, just normal street names.
Yeah, okay.
Little buff baby boy
not-
street. You know, like normal
Left
stuff.
street.
Normal
right
stuff
street.
like that.
Yeah,
Normal stuff like Corner Street,
right.
Hog
Street. Lane Street.
Well, thank you
Yeah,
for all
let's
of your
cross that.
hospitality, Officer Carver. We will
Yeah, no
sure
problem.
put this information to good use to make sure your little town is no longer ravaged by gang violence.
I would love that very much if you could. And, you know, if you have
As
any
would we.
questions, feel free to ask.
What's the populace like where we are right now? Are there people? Are there pedestrians walking around? Is it quiet? Is it silent, as it were? Ha, ha,
Yeah,
ha,
you
ha.
see some people walking around back and forth. It's about probably 10 a.m. now, so it's getting to be well in the day. And yeah, you see lots of people walking back and forth from building to building. You see like sort of a store, maybe like a fruit store on one street, and there's a man comes out, an old man with like an apron and a hat, like classic store owner. You see men and women walking down the street, and all the men are wearing suits with nicely done hair, and all the women are wearing nice like sundresses and flowery dresses, and all the children are like dressed like awesome gamers. They've got nice
Right.
tennis shoes and t-shirts that say like I paused my video game to be here.
God.
Eat, sleep, game.
Yeah, and they're walking around with their Nintendo Switches.
What about Because Minecraft, a shirt that I had when I was 13?
It just said because Minecraft.
In the Minecraft.
What does that mean?
Because
I don't
Minecraft.
know.
Grow up. Get real.
It's the answer to everything. Get real.
Hey man,
okay,
how are
one
you
thing
doing
that I would
today?
love to do.
Look at the shirt.
Because Minecraft.
Look at the shirt.
I'm gonna go in for a handshake for Officer. Was it Carver? Is that right?
Officer Carver. Yes.
Carver.
Thanks for the drive.
Yeah, no problem. Always happy
One
to
more
help
thing,
out
real
some
quick.
fellas. Yeah, what?
Which way is it to Basilisk Rock?
Kum-kum.
Basil? What is that? What is Basilisk Rock?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. It's a little lead we had for the investigation, but don't worry. If you never heard of it,
No, I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
doesn't ring any bells.
Would you like to?
We might be getting some cases mixed up.
Would you like to give that a human, Matt?
Sure, I've only got 10%, but it's worth a roll,
Okay.
isn't it?
Is there any kind of
16.
help system or anything like that?
No, not really. I'm not. There's not like. So
We actually
if
asked that
there is
question in Jicanery Deceit 1.
if there
Alright,
is
moving on.
if there is something that like makes sense in the world that two people can do together, sure. But there's not like a D&D like I'm gonna help you pass this
I'll
persuade
help
check
this
by
guy,
doing a
alright.
funny dance. You know?
Can I try and human him just because I'm standing next to him?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'll do a subsequent.
I'm obviously
human.
fishing. It's like that picture of John Bernthal, like ants. I don't know if that rings any bells. Like, what do we
Yeah,
have for dinner?
I
Ants. I think he's an ant.
I
eater.
fail so hard that I actually say out loud in a whisper, "How are you feeling?"
What?
Like as if to ponder it.
I'm feeling good. So I'm feeling
fuck.
good. You guys know like the song. Okay, I'm gonna I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. Call me if you need anything. I mean, call
That's
the police
great.
station. Don't call me personally.
All right. You have a good one, Officer Carver.
Thank you.
Thank you, officer. Stay safe out there. Watch out for gangs.
Oh, I will. Goes back.
We need
inside.
to ask. We need to ask around. This place seems a little nuclear, doesn't it?
Strange,
Seems
isn't
very
it?
nuclear.
Very strange.
What's everyone's poison? Let's go to the diner.
All right, guys.
I could eat.
You guys can go to the diner. It's a very classic diner. It's a short walk from the police station because it's also sort of in this town hub area. And yeah, it's very classic, like a red brick building. You go inside, there's like the counter, there's a couple women wearing aprons working behind it. One is sort of tall and older with blonde hair, and one is short and younger, also with blonde hair. And
Cool.
there's
I'm gonna roll
but
my myriad firearms within briefcases into the diner.
there's not there's not too many people. There's not anyone in the diner at 10 a.m. Maybe there's like one old person, old lady ordering coffee at the counter. And yeah, there's some booths, a few tables. You hear the clacking of dishes from the kitchen.
Is there a sign that says "Please wait to be seated," or do we seat ourselves?
There's no sign that says that.
Coffee orders. You guys can go find a table.
Black.
Black.
Black with 1 sugar, please.
You just as this old lady is leaving, August's character, remind me the name.
Agent Shelf Life, Terran Shell.
Shell
That's
walks
right.
up to the counter, and you see there's a little blackboard with the menu, and it says pizza, ice cream, coffee, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol.
Um,
Pizza, coffee, ice cream, alcohol.
Pizza, coffee, ice cream, alcohol. Like rubbing?
Do you guys do an Irish coffee?
So the woman looks at you and she says, "Oh, I'm afraid I'm not aware." This is the tall, older woman. What an Irish coffee is.
It's some whiskey and whipped cream in a black coffee.
Okay, well, we have alcohol and ice cream. If you want me to put that on there.
Plus ice cream, plus alcohol, please. Hold the pizza.
I'll take one of everything off the menu.
Yeah.
Hold the pizza.
Yeah, I'll take a top to bottom, no pizza.
Yeah, give me the grand slam, but hold the pizza.
And then can I get a pizza with coffee on top too?
That's kind of weird, but yeah, if you want.
It's a classic breakfast in the Northeast.
Okay. Oh, you're from up north then.
Yeah, I'm from the north.
We don't get too many visitors here in Silent Springs. You know, this isn't a tourist destination, so
Yeah, are most of the people from the south?
most people from the south. No, most people aren't from anywhere. Most people are just from here, Silent Springs.
Right.
So has the menu always been this sparse? Or?
Do you guys have chicken waffles?
Chicken and waffles? No, we don't have chicken and waffles. We have listen, you could read the menu. It says what we have.
Fuck my life.
What kind of exports do you have? Like just out of curiosity, we're new to town, obviously. You know, we're just passing.
All right.
through.
Well, we
But is this is this like a mining town? Is this like a pig farming town? You know.
Well, I think there used to be a mine a long time ago, but we haven't worked there for quite a long time. No, most of the men here work at business.
Sure. And there's not a lot of farming going on.
No.
I wonder about the pizza. Is that an export?
Oh yeah,
Import?
well, it would be an import. We have it imported.
Yeah,
you know,
import.
We get it from the supermarket.
I'll tell you, what's the most popular order here?
Probably the pizza and a coffee.
And people are okay with that.
We get all of our imports from the supermarket.
Now, is the most popular dessert ice cream?
Oh yeah, I would say so.
What flavor is the ice cream?
Oh well, we got vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and today we have a special treat: birthday cake ice cream
from supermarket.
From the supermarket.
Look, I'm not really the investigative type on these outings, but something is very wrong here, and we're spinning our wheels.
Let's all of us get one of everything, hold the pizza,
Yeah.
and then take a seat.
To go. Let's get that. We'll take top to bottom, hold the pizza 4 times over. To go, please. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, yeah. She gives each of you like a paper cup that is filled with coffee and ice cream and
I bet that's not bad. I'll be honest. I bet that's
it's
not
coffee
bad.
and ice
Yeah,
cream,
I'm
and
sure it's
also
fine.
you see now that the alcohol is some sort of beer.
bad. Oh.
Man, any other one would have been fine.
Yeah, I mean,
one.
wine would have been pretty bad. Wine would have been
Really?
bad.
Better than
Like
beer.
Isn't it like beer?
No, it's great, but
I
it's
like-
not good with
no,
ice cream and coffee.
Ice cream and coffee. What does her name tag say?
The name tag says Dora.
Dora. Can I give Dora a human?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Give her a hint.
Fresh off of Harrison's tongue is Dora.
Okay, I have
love
such terrible humans. This
Oh yeah,
is,
can
this
I
is not happening.
can I do it? I have an 80. Let me do it.
Dude,
it. 80,
oh, what
where
the
have
fuck?
you been?
What the fuck?
Yeah, let me do it.
You can do it. You can do a human, but if you're going to do a human, you need to ask me what you're trying to learn.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to do a human. I'd like to just kind of do a general look around. First of all, the general look around the restaurant, especially the kitchen. I want to see, is this like, first of all, is
Boxes
this
of
restaurant
frozen pizza and ice cream?
is this restaurant made to only serve these items? And does it seem
That's a
like this
good
restaurant
question.
has this restaurant
awesome.
always been this way? Has it only ever served this stuff?
That's a really good question. Let me see what skill that would be. That's a genuinely very good question. Good job, Gabe.
Gabe's playing the game. My guy's an idiot.
I could do maybe search.
You can give me a search if you want. That's fine.
All right, that's close. I just meet it at a 50.
You, looking around and kind of taking notice of things, of the tables, and you can see through like the kitchen window what the kitchen looks like. No, this is a diner that's made for like making food. Like you could do a lot more with this building than just serve pizza and ice cream and coffee and beer.
So
So
you
it's
don't
like-
even cook here, right?
Yeah, my eyes
It's all
are just
just-
darting around, and then eventually they focus back on Dora, and I just say, "Have you guys only ever served pizza, ice cream, coffee?
Oh yeah, that's all we ever serve. That's what people here in this
Never
town
had
like.
the menu change?
Nope.
Are you lying to me?
Nope.
Okay. Do you
Mhm.
enjoy it?
Oh yeah, we love pizza and ice cream and coffee, and some of us love alcohol.
Everyone?
No, not everyone. Not everyone drinks.
Do you get good business here?
Oh yeah, everyone loves a diner. You should come here after business is over. All the people come in here.
Oh my god.
What is business?
It's business. It's where people go to work.
I hate you. I hate you people so much, and then I walk away.
We either need to go talk to Evelyn, or we need to go to business and see what happens there.
Let's go to Evelyn. I want to get out of here. I don't like this place.
So you're all cool with leaving the diner?
Yeah.
Okay.
With our paper cup full of coffee, ice cream, and beer.
What flavor did you all get?
I got strawberry, which is probably... I got strawberry, which is probably the worst flavor for these.
I went with vanilla. I think it would make
I
the
didn't
most sense.
pick strawberry.
So where do you guys want to go next?
Let's go talk
I
to
think
Evelyn.
We should talk to Evelyn. I think it's kind of rude that if we don't speak to her first.
We should do Evelyn.
Evelyn Cliff. Got her address. It's in the file.
Did someone dox her?
No.
Yeah, let's call the SWAT team.
Who's Docs? Is that an agent?
So you guys are walking to Evelyn's house. It's a little bit further away from everything because it's kind of in the suburb area. But you do get there eventually. It's a nice one-story home. It's maybe sort of a bungalow. Let me remind myself what a bungalow looks like.
Before
It's a
I say
treehouse.
bungalow, let me just make sure
Yeah,
that's
sort of a
what it is.
bungalow, yes. Sort of a one-story bungalow. Yeah, it's got white paint on the outside, sort of a beigeish gray roof. And,
Right. Does the mailbox say mail?
There is, yeah, the mailbox it's a big white mailbox. There's a nice white picket fence. It's very Leave It to Beaver.
Murph spits, and he walks up to the front door.
Maybe we don't go all four of us.
How about I
That's
go? Huh? How about I do the talking?
Sure. We'll hang back.
Can we put a mic on him and listen from the car, from around the
Oh,
car?
that's a good
Put an
idea.
earpiece in.
That is a good idea. Yeah, you can do that if you want.
All three
If
of us
any-
just standing, huddling around a headset.
If any of you have a mic in your inventory,
No, I don't have
I have
anything
a-
in my inventory.
I have a police radio
yeah, but I don't think
with an
that's-
earpiece and throat microphone.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys get stuff in your inventory?
Yeah, it's on the second page.
Mine is empty.
I guess if you're like a government agent who would have like a gun and stuff, then you get stuff.
So you have a police radio with a mic and shit?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, let's stick that.
You guys can set that up. You can get the mode on, get the mic on Puri, and then you'll be able to listen to it through the police radio. That's totally fine.
All right.
All right. Strip.
Test-
Let's
testing,
get this
testing,
wire wired
testing.
up.
You do this right in front of her house.
Yes.
We walk up to the front door, then do this, and then we knock on the door.
You guys run away to the car. We don't have a car.
We don't have
There's
a
no
car.
car. You keep saying
we just have to
car.
go like around the corner. We just have to go like in the I don't know, in like the space between two suburban identical houses.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Little
stand
alleyway.
outside the white picket fence and turn around so my back is facing the house and cross my arms like a bouncer and wait.
Yeah, we'll have two people. Let's have two of us having a conversation while the third one listens. So if anyone walks
Cool.
by, they go, "That's just two people having a conversation."
So you ready to go inside, Gabe?
Agent Puri goes over to the door. He gently kind of raps on it with a gloved hand, and then sits and waits for it to open.
The door opens, and where are you sitting?
I'm standing
On the
I'm-
stoop.
Anyway, the door opens. A woman opens up the door. She is tall in stature, but short in demeanor. She kind of cowers before you. She's very drawn in. Her eyes are wide. She's got these big bags under her eyes, like she hasn't slept in a while. She's sweaty. Her hair is matted. And she says, hello. How can I help you?
Hello. He unzips his jacket real quick.
Are you selling something? I don't need it.
Oh, no, I'm not a salesman. Simply someone looking for information and looking to, counsel you at this difficult time. He reaches into his jacket, takes out his FBI badge. My name is Agent Lee from the FBI. We're currently investigating the recent murder of your husband.
I already talked to Officer Carver about this. I don't want to do this again.
I'm sorry, I understand this is a very difficult moment, but this has kind of gone over their heads in regards to jurisdiction.
Say you're a therapist. Trained therapist.
I'm also quite a trained grief therapist in regards to this situation.
Give me a persuade.
So I'm... Alright,
He's doing great, guys. He's doing great.
This is ridiculous.
36 under 70.
Okay, cool. So she lets you inside. She's all right. Well, I can talk a little bit, and hopefully you're a little less, I don't know, boorish, rude than some of them police officers. They don't really know how to respect a woman's grief.
Believe me, my etiquette is astounding.
She lets you inside and closes the door behind you. And when she does, somebody, I don't care who, somebody roll SIGINT. Stands for Signals Intelligence.
Where is Sigint?
0%. Underneath search and above stealth.
Oh, I got 40. Is that the best one?
Nick, do you have any SIGINT? You're a computer
Probably.
guy.
I got 60%.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
Nick.
Nick will sit
Nick, get in there.
Kurt's green grass. Give me a second.
What do I do? How D100?
So you roll D100 and you
D100.
roll under the percentage.
Okay, I got 36.
Okay, cool. So you guys set this mic up well. There's no interference. You'll be able to hear everything that he says inside the house and everything that he hears from her. So yeah, she takes you to a couch and lets you sit down. There's a nice what are those tables called that you put in front of the couch?
Coffee table. Check, please.
Yeah, there's a nice coffee table there. She pulls a chair up to the coffee table and sits across from you, and she says, well, what do you want to ask?
So, first of all, I just want to ask, how are you? How have you been doing these past couple days?
Oh, well, it's been tough. You know, my husband did die, which was kind of depressing a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask. Could I get you some coffee or maybe an alcohol?
Do you have water?
Yeah, I have water.
Okay.
Tap okay?
Perfect.
Okay, I'll grab myself
Do you have
water
ice?
too. Yeah, well, I got one of those refrigerators that makes the ice, yeah.
Oh, nice. I love those. Yes.
She comes back with a cup of ice water for you and one for her. And she says, okay, well, so yeah, I'm not doing too good.
So, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry that I'm going to have to get into a little bit of the nitty-gritty of this situation.
Oh, it's okay.
Did you notice any signs of any sort of emotional shift, any sort of change in activity, any sort of strange speech or thoughts or ideas?
He had been acting a little strange lately. But I don't know, I didn't think nothing of it. Just paranoia, I don't know.
Was he disappearing into the night or anything along those lines?
No, not at all. No, we were practically inseparable, except when he was working at business.
Business.
Yeah, business.
Has he ever brought business home, or does business stay at business?
Well, I hear about people who have to, work long hours of the night, but no, the business we have here is pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's good to its employees. It doesn't make them work long hours like that. They don't have to take stuff home.
Ask if there's a tattooist.
Threw a radio in his pocket. Ask if there's a tattoo artist.
No, I think he mentioned he had like an earbud, right? Like I assume he has that.
Yeah, I have an earpiece in.
Okay, yeah.
Much better.
There's
you
a
notice-
dog walking by out here. It's very cute. Just thought you might like to know.
He kind of closes his eyes and thinks in his head oh, thank you.
Nice.
So, did you notice
Poodle mix, I repeat.
we have kind of had some information? I'm sorry that this is quite impersonal, but we do have information regarding his passing. Did you notice any new markings on him? Tattoos? Do you guys have a tattoo artist in Fayetteville?
A
Silent
tattoo
Springs.
artist in Fayetteville? No, not that I know of.
Or in Silent Springs in general?
Or Silent Springs is what I thought you meant. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, I'm sure there are many tattoo artists in Fayetteville. It's a pretty big city. No, there's no one in Silent Springs that does that to my knowledge, and I could be wrong.
Okay, and what are the kind of native wildlife here? Do you guys ever have an animal problem? Wild dogs?
We've got the regular
birds?
native Ozarks wildlife, whatever that is. Probably deer, probably different birds, maybe wolves, I don't know.
Huh.
Giant apes.
No, I don't think there's giant. Wait, who said no? No, I didn't hear that. Never mind.
Sorry, I let out a little cough. I'm sorry. Sometimes it can sound like a radio.
Deer are abundant and are the most popular game animal. Bears are rare, but sightings increase each year.
Just
There are
reading off of
consistent reports of mountain lions or cougars, locally called panthers, in the area.
Thank you so much.
There are alligators in Lake of the Ozarks.
Pari hasn't taken a sip of his water yet. He brings it over and he kind of quickly tries to sniff it first. Is there anything strange going on with this water?
Give me...
Bring a sample.
Do you have any science?
Science? Let me see.
And if so, what type of science?
Science.
You don't?
You blinded me with science.
I have nothing in
She
science. I
blinded me with
have some in
science.
forensics, but I don't think that.
No, all I can tell you then is that the water
Heavens,
does not
second
have any smell to it.
Okay. He takes a quick sip just to be nice, and then puts it back to the table. So you say you noticed nothing, no kind of changes in patterns prior to his death.
Not really.
After what you could assume is his supposed passing, was there anything left behind? Maybe messages or items?
The stuff we owned. You know, he didn't own much, like personal stuff. His clothes, some of the books he liked to read.
No voicemail or last phone call that kind of brought you
I'm
towards
sorry,
anything?
I assumed you already knew about the voicemail. No, he did call me the night that he probably died.
And you didn't notice anything strange about it?
Well, of course it was strange. I think it must have been his last moments. He was screaming paranoid about our son and something called Basilisk Rock and someone out for him.
And
Ask about the sun.
What? Yeah, I was going to say. So Basilisk Rock, we've asked about it to the kind of local authorities. That's not a familiar thing here, is it?
She sort of pauses, and you notice sort of like a lump in her throat, and her bottom lip quivers a little bit.
Bingo.
And then she's back to normal, and she says, "No, I don't. No, I've never heard of a Basilisk Rock. It's not. Maybe it's some local landmark, but I haven't heard of it."
He kind of lurches a bit forward, kind of getting more up in her space, and he says, "Do you not want to talk about Basilisk Rock, or do you not know about it?"
Give me a persuade.
Do you have an actual D100? Is that what I just heard?
No, I'm using.
No, that was
website.
my phone that I dropped.
Oh. I thought
rolled
Gabe rolled his giant spherical D100.
That was me. Someone pushed my head into the desk.
Yeah, I just passed with a 68 under 70.
Okay. She looks at you, and I think kind of getting in her face, you kind of caught her off guard a little bit, and she's almost a little intimidated. And she says, "Well, the name sounds familiar. I think, to be honest, I think I have heard of it somewhere before, but I don't know when or where, and when I think back of it, trying to think where I've heard of it, I just sort of feel this sense of fear. And to be honest, a lot of memories have been like that lately."
How about, does memory of your son makes you feel that way?
No, not really. I miss my son quite a bit.
Has he been missing for some time too?
Oh, I assumed you knew about that. Everyone in Silent Springs knows about that.
It's a local kind of legend, huh?
I guess you could say that. Well, this is part of life in Silent Springs, is that people go missing sometimes.
So it's a common thing.
I wouldn't say common, but maybe every couple weeks someone disappears.
Whoa!
Little more than usual.
Really?
Press her on those memories.
See, I wasn't aware of that. See, that's just a normal thing here. Just people go missing
Ask her about her
sometimes, and it's
son.
fine. It's just a thing that happens.
It's just a thing that happens.
It's like life, death, taxes. It just happens.
Like
It's
pizza,
kind of
coffee, ice cream,
like
and
pizza,
alcohol.
coffee. It's sort of a, yeah.
Ask her about chicken Alfredo or vodka tonic. These are things people don't talk about, and Basilisk Rock is one of them. We need to find out why.
How do you
Triplets
feel
born,
about
the
how do you
throne
feel about
awaits.
chicken Alfredo and vodka tonic?
Chicken Alfredo, I don't think I've ever eaten it. I don't think I've ever drank
Salad.
a vodka tonic.
How about
Cotton candy.
cotton candy or a chicken sandwich?
Oh boy, I mean, cotton candy sounds pretty good. I haven't had it in quite some time. Chicken sandwich, I don't know.
How do you feel about salad?
Ew, P.U., yucky. No, that's green. That's a vegetable.
These people are
Is this
children.
Yeah, I was gonna
officer
say
is
it's
a child.
Child Town.
Oh
You
my
can't watch
gosh.
movies.
Guys can watch.
Hey, you
Ask
know,
ask
let
her
me
about
try to break the
homework.
tension. I understand the tension's a little high here. How do you feel? What's your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory? Huh. Let me think back. Well, I don't know.
How far back are you thinking?
I don't know. Like maybe when I was 6 years old, my daddy drove me into whichever town in Arkansas has the Arkansas State Fair. I'm not going to look that up. And we went to the state fair, and that was real fun. Does Arkansas have a state fair? I'm going to assume it does for this.
All the people in town have childish dispositions. Business is not a thing people do.
What
Children
about, like,
think business is what people do.
What about like school or maybe like doctor's appointments?
Yeah, I mean, I always hated going to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in quite some time now that you ask me.
Bingo. We're onto something.
I'm sorry that I've had to pry through so much information. I apologize that I understand that you'd most likely would like to be left alone in this trying times, but I will like to inform you that you've given me a lot of valuable information, and I hope that you'd be free to contact at later dates, if that's okay.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's I appreciate you being so kind about this, and yeah, sure, you can talk to me whenever you want.
Alright. Thank you so much.
You get the sense that she's still holding something back. There's still kind of this lump in her throat.
He kind of takes a sip of his water, puts it down, and is about to kind of head to the door, and then he stops himself for a moment and turns around. I feel like you're not being completely transparent.
Give me a persuade.
Coming on a little strong there, buddy.
I fail. I got a 92.
Okay, do you want to push it? So pushing it is you roll again, and if you fail, it's a critical fail.
Okay.
Whoa. I didn't know about this. Wonderful.
So it's like as he kind of like realized that he didn't phrase it well, or he didn't phrase it with the right inclination, he then gets closer again, and then kind of like hunches forward, and he tries one more time. I pass. I got a 6. I feel like you're not being transparent with me.
Well, to tell the truth, all this talk about memories has kind of got me remembering, and I don't know, it feels like life's just been sort of a blur for a little while, for the past year maybe, and I'm kind of placing things in linear space and kind of making like a map, and I think our boy Tony, I think he was the first that I can remember going missing, and I think that's when I started feeling this way. That's weird, right? That's weird.
It's not.
It's pretty weird.
It's understandable to kind of feel strange after something so traumatic happens. I appreciate you being more forthright with me.
Yeah, of course. I don't know what it is exactly, but for some reason I kind of get the feeling you can help us. So help me.
That's the plan. Like I said, I appreciate all this information, and I will be back again soon. Maybe with some other people that can help.
Okay.
He then kind of slinks out the door and back to the group. We got anything usable here, boys?
Yeah, great job.
Great job in there. Well done. Slaps him on the back.
You guys you're just gonna have to follow me on something here, okay?
Shoot.
I'm gonna go up to the house next to hers and knock on the door.
All right, want us to wire you up?
Yeah, I'll switch over the earpiece.
Fine, here you go. Thank you so much. I go up, I knock on the door to the house next door to hers.
Okay. Door opens. Sort of an older woman, maybe in her 50s. She's got her hair up in sort of a beehive style. No, that's stupid. She's got it up in a bun, some sort of bun, and she's wearing like a flower dress, and she says, "Oh, hello there."
I take out my patent paper. Hi there, miss. I'm from the Bureau of Santa Claus. Do you have a moment?
Oh, Santa Claus! Well, yeah,
oh
of
my
course.
God.
I will gladly do anything for the Bureau of Santa Claus.
Great. Can I come in?
Well, I suppose so. She opens the door and lets you in.
Thank you.
It's like a white
just
carpet, a couple couches, coffee table, big TV.
We're just taking some polls.
3 Xboxes.
Yeah, we're just taking.
Santa's been here, clearly.
Obviously.
If anything, he is real.
I'll say that. I'll say, looks like Santa's been here already, huh?
Oh, good one.
No, but really, we're just checking who's been naughty, nice, deserving of presents, getting any messages to the big man. So,
Oh, well,
would you say
there's nobody naughty in this town?
I'm sure not, but we do have to check. So, would you
Twice.
say that you've been nice this year?
Yes, I've been nice.
Right. Okay. Now, of course, Santa Claus can see you when you're sleeping and
Oh,
knows
yeah.
when you're awake. And you're, so, if you lie and he knows that you're lying, that would be naughty.
Listen, I'm telling you, nobody's naughty, because if they are, Captain Justice finds out, and he takes care of it.
Oh, that's a real guy. All right.
Okay.
Captain Justice. Yeah. What's his deal?
Oh, yeah, he's a superhero.
Boy.
Oh, he's a superhero? Like, is he like the head of the police department?
Well, he works with them.
Okay, so
But
he's
he-
not a
what
he's
is-
not a cop.
We're still calibrating the Santa test. What does he dress like?
Oh,
I know, of course, but
okay. Well, he
start sketching this out as she talks.
he wears sort of a nice flowing cape, very
Oh,
dramatic.
Get the fuck out of here.
He wears he wears a mask. You know, you can never know his true identity, or else it could put his family in danger. From the
Yeah,
naughty
like Spider-Man.
people. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And okay, that's him.
Well, I think you've passed with flying colors, Miss.
Nora.
I was gonna
Miss
say, don't say
Nora.
Dora, don't say Dora.
Thank you so much,
Of
Miss Nora.
course, it's a pleasure talking
Now.
to someone from Santa Claus.
Of course, the Bureau of Santa Claus. Now, some of my associates from the Bureau of the Easter Bunny might be around in a few weeks. Standard practice.
Give me a disguise check.
Where's my disguise? Wait. Oh, I got
No,
10.
they do wear a large Edna Mode wig, so I think they should get advantage or whatever.
Yeah, bonus.
I did not make it. Yeah, I didn't make it. I did not make disguise.
You wanna push it?
Can I? Wait. Can I lie? Is it? Or is it as disguise? Basically, as part of.
August should not be
whatever.
punished for such a creative cap to that. I think that was
No.
fantastic.
No,
It's fair.
Failing
it's fair.
upward is not punishing.
It's true.
All right,
It's part of the game. I mean,
I buy it.
I don't think I should push it because I have 10%. So I think I
Buy
should
it
just
for it.
take
Okay.
take the normal failure.
She says, the Easter Bunny? What do you think? I'm 5 years old? Get out of here. You're
Thank
not
you,
from
miss.
Santa Claus at all. Get out of here.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna
miss.
call
Oh,
the
really, I am,
police.
but thank you. Or Captain Justice, am I right?
Oh, well, he'll come if he's needed.
Thank you, darling.
Get
You're
outta
looking
here.
Radiant. Thank you. Leave. Yeah, guys, everyone in this town is 5 years old.
I fucking hate these people so much. I hate all of these people. I hate every
Do you
single
guys
person in this
do
town.
you guys think there's
I need to get
actually a
out of here.
superhero, like an actual like justice
Yes.
superhero?
Yes,
You think
he's real. He's real.
His Murph's aviators glimmer at the thought. Maybe
Could that be-
maybe we should talk to that guy. I don't know.
Maybe there's a fucking spotlight that brings him over.
Maybe he's what we heard in the recording with the flying, you know? Because I
Oh,
assume he
jeez.
flies.
No, he sounds awesome. He wouldn't hoot and bark.
Are you guys ready to quit?
Yeah, I quit this campaign. I'm done.
I'm done with it. Fucking stupid.
You guys want to go get some alcohol?
Check, please.